Hello, viewers. So I was watching a lot of Let's Talk Elections recently, and I was inspired to do a similar type of thing, except for with fictional candidates, like from very popular shows and movies and stuff, rather than real life candidates. And I'm thinking about turning them into actual videos. So yeah, this is me trying it out, and if it turns out to be really fun and I get enough views, I continue with this. Um, yeah. So yeah, as I said, my style is going to differ from Let's Talk Elections, from Sam's political commentary, etc. In that I'm not going to run any real life candidates against each other. It's either going to be two fictional candidates like SpongeBob and Patrick, or it's going to be a fictional and a real life, like say I don't know, Krabs versus Trump, SpongeBob versus Clinton, etc. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. My first video in this field. So on the Democratic side, we have SpongeBob and with Gary as his running mate, and on the Republican side, we have Patrick with Mr. Krabs as his running mate. So what it boils down to is just two very unintelligent candidates, um, just that would not be seen as presidential material by most of the population, but whatever. It's not like the last election was any different from that. But um, so on the left side, it would just be, I mean, I guess SpongeBob is marginally more intelligent than Patrick, although he would be really dumb to pick his snail as his running mate. But whatever, he did, and I made him do that. And But I guess that's still marginally preferable to on the Republican side. There's just Patrick. Imagine a Patrick Krabs White House. Just Patrick slobbering and sleeping all over the bill and scribbling ponies on the on the whatever laws he has to sign. And then on the rare occasions that he gets sick, Mr. Krabs comes in and deregulates everything. Oh, because I assume Krabs would be like extremely libertarian, pro deregulation and everything, openly pro greed, pro money, all this stuff. And I assume he'd be open about his taking money from like Wall Street and stuff. Um, and yeah, well, I don't know. Mr. Krabs could trick Patrick into doing stuff pretty easily, but I'm not sure that would even be that much better. It'd be like doing nothing versus doing um, just having a candidate that's openly standing for greed and for corruption. Um, eh, yeah, so and Krabs, I assume, would also be very anti-union given his just being a business owner and extremely greedy and stuff. So let me fill out the safe democratic states. Where? I'm just gonna make sure it's on the right setting. Okay, so Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii. Let's give all the Rust Belt to SpongeBob because I assume the Rust Belt workers will be really turned off by Krabs and his greedy attitude. Maryland, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, D.C., Virginia. I would give Virginia to them just because the other side's so. They're all pretty bad sides, but the Republican side in this scenario, way worse. Oh, Illinois, I forgot my home state. Minnesota, give it to them. I'd also give them Florida, and New Mexico, and Nevada, Colorado. Just because they went Democratic all in the last election, and I don't see why they would go to a very weak Republican ticket. For a strong Republican ticket, I'd see them potentially going, but not in this case. Okay, so safe Republican states: Alaska, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, South Dakota, uh, Nebraska, except for maybe the second district, which I'm gonna say go blue. Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi. So, um, now let's go over the swing states. Um, so I say it takes a lot of um, like a really bad Republican candidate to flip states like Indiana and North Carolina, and so I don't know. Patrick could go. I guess it would be pretty bad. Well, let's call West Virginia first. I'm gonna give that to the Republican side just because I assume they'd be pro deregulation. Krabs could latch onto the pro coal movement. Um, I would say I'd say give Arizona, North Dakota, Montana, just because they're very pro deregulation too, but maybe by narrower margins this time because the red ticket's so weak this matchup. And Indiana, North Carolina, yeah, I see them going red. It takes too much to flip them blue, and it's not a time of financial crisis. I'm just assuming this is 2020. That somehow these fictional candidates came alive and ran for president of a country that they aren't even citizens of. So, and Iowa, I'd say, would go blue because it went blue for Obama twice. Missouri, very close. Also, it was very close the first time, and it didn't even flip. So I'm giving that to the Reds. And Georgia, the final one, I would say, yeah. If North Carolina, Indiana are going red, then Georgia's going red. All right, so it's basically it's 2012, except for with the racial district in Nebraska. Or actually, I'm not sure if it would actually go blue. I mean, this is like a fresh candidate. It's not like Obama. He already had like 4 years, and many of them just lost faith. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that district blue, and yeah. So it's basically 2012 with an extra blue district in Nebraska. Yeah. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you if you want to see more. Yeah. Like, thank you very much, and have a happy holiday, everyone. Bye.